Hi everyone, my name is Li. We are a team working on the Boulder Apple Tree Project app, and our team members include Alexander, Qihang, Zach, Yang, Tanner, and Shanli.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name's Zach Morrissey. I'm from Nederland, Colorado, and I've been working on the Boulder Apple Tree Project. So I'm going to run us through a little bit of our sponsor's history and their objectives. Um, so apple trees were originally brought to Boulder in the 1800s in hopes of establishing an apple production to serve the Boulder area. But due to competition from other states, this was nearly entirely phased out by the early 1900s. Um, so what the Boulder Apple Tree Project is doing is that they want to track the descendants of these original apple trees, which can give us a lot of useful insights. Um, they're great for obviously tracking the history of them, tracking their locations and stuff, but also ecologically, we can track disease resistance and tolerance to environmental factors like drought, which super useful for geneticists and bio in general. And so our project objective was to streamline their data collection. Um, the way we did this was by bringing it to probably the most accessible platforms, iOS and Android store. About everybody's got a smartphone these days, so most accessible platform, it was an easy choice. And so pretty much what it is just a single page. You go through, enter all your data, and yeah, just streamlines the process, makes it super easy and accessible for everyone. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Shanli Ding, and I'm the member in the Boulder Apple Tree project. I mainly do the front end work, and now I'm gonna introduce you what tools we use during this project. So we built our infrastructure with the Ionic, Node.js, and Angular. We use GitHub as our version control tool. And also all of our original datasets are on the Epic Collect. We use the iTunes App Store and Google Play Store to deploy our app. And now I'm gonna do a brief demo about our application. So here you can see the login page. So if you are the first time user, you can come here. I'm new here to generate your new account. Once you fill in all information here and meet the requirements, then you can hit the submit and you'll receive a verification email from us to verify your email address. So if you already have a old account but you forgot your password, you can click the forgot password and then input your correct email address here, and you'll receive an email about resetting your password. All right, let's go sign in. So here you can use either username or email address to sign in, and I'm gonna use my username here. So if you wanna remember your account, you can check this remember me checkbox. And then go into our app. There are two functions. So the first one is an interactive map. This map can show all apple trees we got now. And if you want to see the detailed information about this specific apple tree, you can click on the apple icon and you can see the detailed information on the right side. And the second one is the data entry. So if you got a new apple tree measurements or information and you want to submit those with us, you can come to this page and fill out all information you had. And then once you finish, you can go hit the submit. And all of the data entry form will be submitted to our database and it will be processed and a new Apple icon will be putting our interactive map.
Hello everyone, I'm Qihang, who is responsible for the front-end part of our Boulder Apple Tree project. Now I will introduce the benefit of the finished project given to our sponsors organization. According to sponsors' requirement, we designed this useful Apple Tree survey app. The new registered user can submit the information of the apple tree they collected to our app. And they also can get the shared Apple Tree information from our database, which store all the Apple Tree information we collected. The new user can keep in touch with the Apple Tree which they are interested in and get the latest news from it. Our app also can collect the user's information, which helps a sponsor to know which part of the people is interested in Boulder Apple Tree.
Hi, my name is Li. I'm gonna introduce the backend with you guys. We are using the Amazon Web Services to support our backend development and store data for our app, as our sponsor required. Here's some services included. First, we have a Cognito user pool to manage the sign up and sign in function to our app. For the trees measurements, we have the RDS database, which is based on SQL for storing them. And for those trees photos, they will be stored in the S3 bucket, which is a public cloud storage resource in AWS. For the connection part, we have Lambda to run code and build connection between our app and the database to ensure the security of accessing our database. Also, the Lambda helps the app sending emails to notify the administrators of Boulder Apple Tree project in order to check the data's reliability before the trees are put on the interactive map.
Hi, I'm Tanner Ball. I'm with the Boulder Apple Tree project, and I'll be speaking to the success of the project. Overall, it's been quite successful. We've put together an app that looks really nice on the phone, and it'll be instrumental in helping the Boulder Apple Tree project and CU students more efficiently collect and submit tree data. And with the introduction of the app to the Boulder Apple Tree project, it's possible that the work of the organization could expand beyond just the Boulder community. And the app is well on its way to being successfully published on the iOS and Android stores. And we hope that it will be there soon so that students and the project team can get to work using it.
My name is Alexander Haynie, and for this project, I contributed to the development of the backend database, along with the development of the 2 Lambda functions that are utilized within our app. Now we will discuss the lessons learned from this project. The first lesson we learned, pertaining to the front end, was that when installing the compiling environment, we need to calm down, because there will be lots of ancillary modules to install into the environment. There were many times when we had to go back and keep installing new modules so that our app worked. The second lesson we learned pertaining to the backend was that make a solid architecture plan before jumping into AWS. Before we started this project, not many of us knew a whole lot about how AWS works and all the backend stuff that you need to make sure that you have properly set. So there were countless times when we had to go back into the database and into the Lambda functions and adjust them to optimize them in our app. And then lastly, our lessons learned pertain to more of the team dynamic. So communication plays an important role in making our project successful. There were many times when we had to meet outside of the designated meeting time to communicate what we need to do so that we can get objectives done in a timely manner. So these were the lessons learned while developing this app.